institution of civil engineers. Osun State Chapter President.
Good afternoon, everybody. Before I continue, please, if you are an inductee today, please, I would like you to move to the left-hand side of the hall. If you are an inductee today, so we can just arrange ourselves because we are all scattered. An inductee, please, all the inductees should just move to the left-hand side of the hall. Please, let's make it snappy. Thank you. Then the lecturer, guests, the students can be on the right-hand side. Then the lecturer, nice, another guest can be in the middle of the hall. Very much. So I welcome everybody once again to the maiden edition of this induction for graduate members of Civil Engineering Department of Obafemi Awolowo University. So without wasting much time, I would like us to have the national anthem. Please come forward on this line, please. Occupy the spaces in front of you. Hello, please move forward. Please move forward and occupy the seats in front of you. There are still spaces on this floor. Please. The national anthem, DJ. Sorry for that break in transmission.
One stream live.
An institution of civil engineers. Osun State Chapter President. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State Chapter President. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State Chapter President. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers.
Please, can we do the pledge instead, please? So the pledge, please. Pledge, please. Okay, yeah, let's sing the national anthem. First stanza. Thank you. Can we have the Osun State Anthem?
I want you to say after me. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen.
Thank you very much, Engineer Dr. Bright. So we can all have our seats. So I want to welcome us all again to the maiden edition of this first induction ceremony for graduate members of this great institution for civil engineering graduates. So we are moving on to number 3 on the program, and that is where we have the introduction of guests. So starting with my national coordinator, ably represented by National Coordinator for Nigerian Institution of Civil, National Chairman, sorry. National Chairman for the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineering in Nigeria, ably represented by Engineer Dr. Mrs. Margaret Grace Amuson. Please, a round of applause. Who is the National Vice Chairman for Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers. Please help me welcome her to the high table. Do we have ushers around or anyone? You're welcome. So we have another person in our midst who is also ably representing the national chairman in person of Engineer Idris Bolaji, who is the NICE chairman for Lagos chapter. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Come to the table, please. Thank you very much, sir. Also, lastly, from the national headquarters, we have Engineer Olurombi Olaito, the publicity secretary for NICE Lagos chapter. You're welcome, sir. And we have our host, who is the chairman, Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, Osun State chapter, in person of Engineer Saliu Abiola Bashiru. Please welcome my chairman to the high table. Thank you very much. So moving down to the Great Ife, we have the HOD Civil Engineering Department. Please welcome on the high table Professor Hai A. Oke. A round of applause, please. You're welcome, sir. Just show him where he's going to sit. Also, we have the Dean. We have the Dean Faculty of Technology, and that is no other than Professor L.E. Umoru. Professor L.E. Umoru. Is he here with us? Okay. Professor, please, a round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. So, I have list of civil engineering lecturers there for Department of Civil Engineering that I would like to recognize. I'm going to be starting with Professor Oladepo. Please, a round of applause. Please, if you are here, please just wave your hand for recognition. Is he here? You're welcome, sir. Please come to the front row seat. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Also with me here, we have Professor Akindaunsi, who is the immediate past Vice Dean of Faculty of Technology. Professor Akindaunsi, please make your way to the front. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We also have the immediate past HOD of Civil Engineering Department, Professor Mrs. Ayodele. Please come to the front row, ma'am. Professor Mrs. Ayodele. Also, we have Professor JJ. Professor JJ. Someone said it's not JJ. Somebody said it's JJ. JJ, okay. Professor JJ, please come to front, sir. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We have Engineer Olajumoke. Is he here? Okay. We have Engineer Dr. Elufowoju. Thank you. Come to the front, sir. Come to the front seat, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. We have Engineer Bobola. Thank you for joining us. Please come to the front seat, sir. Okay, a round of applause for him, please. And we have Miss Alade Komo. Miss Alade Komo. Alade Komo. Thank you very much. Okay, so we also have Mrs. Rotimi. Please, a round of applause. Is she here with us? Mrs. Rotimi, thank you very much, ma, for joining us. Last but not least, I have one of our points of contact here for Civil Engineering Department. It used to be, anyways, but we still recognize him. And he's a man, a very active member of Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, Osun State Chapter. No other person than Dr. Fajobi. Please come to the front, sir. Come to the front. Please come to. So thank you very much. So next on the item is the address, welcome address by the HOD Civil Engineering Department, Professor I.A. Okay. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want just to have a brief address and welcome for all of us. Good afternoon, our Dean. Thank you, sir, for honoring our request with a brief notice. All professors present and all HOD, all members of staff, all parents and students, and all our visitors from wherever you came from. I say good afternoon. My regards to everybody at the high table and those of us at the other side. It is my pleasure to say you are welcome. I give all thanks and glory to God for the opportunity available today for all of us to witness this great milestone in our department, Civil Engineering, Obafemi Awolowo University and Osun State. Permit me to give a brief history of this department. This University Senate and Council approved BSc degrees program in Civil Engineering commencing in 1976/1977 academic section through the effort of late Professor M.O. Ugedengbe and his team. May his soul rest in peace. The program was initiated and based in Department of Agric Engineering, but now Agric and Environmental Engineering. The first set was admitted into part 2 of the program in October 1997. Report about the performance of our product from this department are impressive. Many have obtained higher degree up to PhD level in various universities in the world. Many are professors today. Among them is Professor Katie Oladepo. We have Mrs. Ayodele, also Professor Mrs. Ayodele. Dr. Fajobi is among them. Engineer Olajumoke is also among them. Some of our former students are holding various senior positions in public and private sector of the economy. Some are directors, some are managers, managing director, chief engineer, university lecturers, which all of us can bear witness. Some are special advisors in the ministry and state commissioner. Worldwide, the story is the same, that our product and our former students are doing great and are doing well then. Induction today is a great and joy of the department. The beginning of a new thing to come. To graduate, keep the flag flying. To Necessa, Osun State branch, we welcome you and let us work together on the great assignment given to us. Our doors are open towards collaboration in the area of geotechnic, environmental, structural, highway, and transportation engineering. Once again, I'm happy and thank all my colleagues in the department for their support and encouragement. A big thanks to NICE, Osun State, and at national level for giving us this opportunity today. Once again, you are welcome and thank you.
Please, a round of applause once again for the HOD Civil Engineering Department. So before we move to the next item, I would like to recognize the presence of Mrs. Olojede, one of the staff of Head of Department Civil Engineering. You are welcome, ma. Please kindly move forward, ma. Please, a round of applause for her, please, Mrs. Olojede. And before we move on, I would like to recognize members of executives of the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers Osun State chapter, starting with the IPC in person of Engineer Amobi Oyediran. Please stand up for recognition, sir. The immediate past chairman of the institution for Osun State, the Assistant General Secretary, Engineer Dr. Adeduyi Bright. You're welcome, sir. The current General Secretary, Engineer Haudu Sabitu. Please, a round of applause, please. Then we have the Publicity Secretary, PRO, in person of Mrs. T.A. Faluyi. You're welcome, ma. We have the ex-officio, in person of Engineer Moshood Abdulwahab. Thank you for joining us, sir. And we have our treasurer, Iliowo, Engineer Fasoiro Agbarapo. And we have the Welfare Secretary, Engineer Mrs. Oyemade. I don't know where the Assistant Technical Secretary is, in person of Engineer Oyeni. Okay, Engineer Oyeni. You're welcome, sir. We have, that's the Assistant Technical Secretary. Then we have the Technical Secretary, in person of Engineer Musridin Ibrahim. You're welcome, sir. My humble self, the Vice Chairman of the institution, Engineer Mrs. Ayeni EO. And you already know, once again, the Chairman of our institution, Engineer Saliu Bashiru Abiola. You're welcome, sir. So before we move to the next item, I would like to welcome to the high table the guest speaker for today, in person of Engineer M. Ibrahim. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you very much. So going to the next item now, which is the address by the National Chairman, which will be delivered by the representative of the National Chairman, in person of Engineer Dr. Mrs. Modupeola Grace Amuson.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. The Dean of the faculty, I greet you, sir. The head of the department, the professors in the house, and I'm delighted to also say, while stepping here, I was able to also find one of our father who has also contributed to improving civil engineering. Professor Kama Oladipo. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. I greet all our elders in the profession. It's a pleasure being in our midst. The nice Osun State chapter, the chairman, and all other executives. It's a good work we are doing here. I don't know if we have the parents also on ground. I want to congratulate with you, special and invited guests, the media, and the most important people today, the inductees. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here, and I bring warm welcome and greetings on behalf of the National Chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, in person of Engineer Anthony Tokumbo Ajanaku, FNSC F9, who is unavoidably absent today. His mind and his heart are with us, and is glad that today event is coming into place. Being the maiden edition of the inductees, that we want to induct the new graduates that we are having for the session into the profession. He sent his greetings, and he's so glad to identify with what we are doing. Today's event is an epochal event, and this great institution is writing a good history as far as civil engineering profession is concerned. And it's not a surprise, because Obafemi Awolowo University is an institution that is marked for excellence, both in engineering education and in national service. I think we need to give our institution a round of applause for that. Being one of the institutions who has bring up and supported engineering profession all these years, so we are not too surprised that this is taking place. And OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University, is one of the leading institutions who will also continue to take the lead. And the profession, civil engineering profession, we are happy to identify with us in this regard. Again, today's event, and especially the theme we have chosen to look at, which has to do with roadmap for career progression. Career progression, the pathway to career progression, especially for our young engineers. I want to tell you that civil engineering has a lot of career progression in project management, in design, in digitalization. We are in the era of smart technologies. So be assured that as you will be inducted today, there are a lot of opportunities to excel and to make it in the profession. And it's our prayer that you will make it. And also, we want to encourage you, as you will be inducted today into the graduate membership of the institution, it will be good you identify with the institution. In Osun State, we have a vibrant chapter of the institution, nice Osun State chapter. So we have chapters across the country. So please identify with the institution. There are a lot of career progression as you go on in the profession. Also, Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers are known to support young engineers. Our national chairman, Engineer Anthony Ajanaku, FNSCF NICE, has the passion to ensure young engineers, especially young civil engineers, has the passion that they grow and progress in the profession. So I want to encourage you that you should identify with the institution. Not only identify, be known for integrity. Civil engineering profession, this year, one of the themes we are looking at is building right. Do it right, then you will have the right results. So we are encouraging you on behalf of the national chairman that as you be inducted, stand for integrity. Uphold the ethics of the profession. And as you do that, the sky is just the beginning. So on behalf of the national chairman, Engineer Anthony Ajanaku, FNSCF NICE, I bring greetings to all of us and to the inductees. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much, Ma. A round of applause once again for her. So before we move to the next item, I would like to welcome the representative of the Vice Chancellor in person of Professor L.E. Umoru, who is the Dean of Faculty of Technology, for another welcome address. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Without taking much of your time, permit me to stand on existing protocols and also permit me to do a kind of joint welcome address in respect of the Vice Chancellor and my position also as the Dean. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this induction ceremony, making a significant milestone in the journey of our young engineers who were convoked just a few days ago into the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers. As the Vice Chancellor and the Dean of the Faculty of Technology, as the Vice Chancellor Proxy and the Dean of our great Faculty of Technology, I am proud to see our young graduates taking this important step towards being professional in their field. Today we gather here to celebrate their achievements and to inspire them to excel in their chosen profession, which is civil engineering. I'm sure our guest lecturer has a lot to share with us, to excite, to ignite your passion, particularly with regard to career pathways as a theme for young engineers beyond traditional roles. As civil engineers, you have a wide range of opportunities to make a meaningful impact in various fields, from environmental sustainability to urban planning, and from infrastructural development to disaster response. As we embark on this journey, I encourage you to be innovative, be bold, and be agents of change. The world needs your skills, your creativity, and your passion. Remember, the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers is not just a professional body, but a community of like-minded individuals committed to excellence and service. We are proud to have you as part of this community. To our young inductees, I say a big congratulations. May your future be bright, and may your contributions to the profession be a source of pride for you and for our nation at large. Thank you for this welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. So without wasting much time, I would like to call on the chairman, Osun Nigeria Institute of Civil Engineer, Engineer S.A. Bashiru, FNSC F-NICE, for the keynote address.
The national chairman, Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, Engineer Ajanaku Anthony Tokumbo, FNSC F-NICE, ably represented by the national vice chairman, Engineer Dr. Mrs. Modupeola Grace Amuson, FNSC F-NICE. Engineer Idris Bolaji, NICE chapter chairman, Lagos, and the publicity secretary herein present. The immediate past chairman of the chapter and former national executive member of the institution, who is an alumnus of this great citadel of learning, Engineer Honorable Ashimiyu Amobi Oyediran F-NICE. The Vice Chancellor of Obafemi Awolowo University, Professor Adebayo S. Bamire, ably represented by the Dean, Faculty of Technology, Engineer Professor L.E. Umoru. The Head of Department, Civil Engineering, Engineer Professor Isaiah Adeshola Oke. Distinguished members of the academic community, using one of our foremost elder of the institution, Engineer Dr. A.B. Fajobi, as a point of contact. Distinguished fellows, elders, members of the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, executive member of NICE Osun, using my vibrant and energetic vice chairman, Engineer E.U. Ayeni, MNSC M-NICE, as a point of contact. The guest speaker and our erudite scholar, Engineer Musliudeen Olayinka Ibrahim, MNSC M-NICE, Technical Secretary, NICE Osun State Chapter. The leadership of the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers Student Affiliates, OAU, ably led by the President, Comrade Shuaib Mukhtar. Dear inductees, parents, and guidance, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and deep sense of professional pride that I stand before you today as the chairman of the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers Osun State Chapter on this auspicious occasion of the maiden edition of graduate induction ceremony of the Civil Engineering Department, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. On behalf of the institution, I sincerely thank the management of the Civil Engineering Department, ably led by our distinguished head of department, Professor Oke Isaiah Adeshola. for extending the invitation to NICE to conduct the graduate induction for their graduates. Round of applause, please. This thoughtful collaboration further strengthens the vital bridge between academic training and professional practice. I must also specially commend the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers Student Affiliate, NICESA, OAU, under the purposeful leadership of Comrade Shuaib Mukhtar, for initiating the laudable move. Your commitment to early professional integration is worthy of emulation. Today's topic, career pathway in civil engineering beyond the traditional roles, how young engineers can stay relevant, is both timely and strategic. While traditional civil engineering roles in design, construction, and supervision remain fundamental, the profession is rapidly expanding into emerging areas such as sustainable infrastructure, climate resilient development, construction technology, digital engineering, infrastructure finance, project and asset management, research and innovation, policy formulation, and entrepreneurship. For young engineers to remain relevant, technical competence alone is no longer sufficient. You must embrace continuous professional development, digital skills, ethical practice, leadership, mentorship, and active participation in professional bodies like NICE. Above all, you must be adaptable and prepared to evolve with global trends while remaining firmly rooted in professional values. It is therefore most appropriate that today's lecture will be delivered by a seasoned professional, an erudite scholar, and a committed servant of the institution, Engineer Muslimin Olayinka Ibrahim, MNSC MNICE, the Technical Secretary of NICE Osun State Chapter. I am confident that his wealth of experience will inspire and guide our inductees as they navigate their professional journeys. Dear inductees, today marks a significant milestone as you are formally inducted. Remember that civil engineering is not just a career, but a calling to serve humanity through safe, sustainable, and innovative infrastructure. The future of our nation's development rests largely in your hands. Once again, I congratulate the Department of Civil Engineering of Obafemi Awolowo University, the inductees, and all stakeholders who made this ceremony possible. The Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers remain committed to supporting, mentoring, and upholding you as worthy ambassadors of the profession. Thank you for your kind attention. Long live NICE, long live OAU, long live Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Engineer Abiola Bashir. So I would like to call on the Assistant Technical Secretary of the institution, Engineer M.A. Oyeniyi, to read the citation of the guest speaker. Please, a round of applause for him as he walks to the stage.
Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, ma'am. Without waste much of our time, permit me to stand on existing protocol to read the citation of our Technical Secretary, Engineer Muslimin Olayinka, RO Engine, MNSC, MNICE, MNIGI. Engineer Muslimin Olayinka Ibrahim is a current registered civil engineer, a seasoned personal development coach, public speaker, and woman capacity builder, with an outstanding commitment to youth empowerment, leadership development, and national progress. He holds a PhD in civil engineering in view from the University of Ibadan, a premier university, and MSc in civil engineering from University of Ibadan. a BNG in Civil Engineering and Environmental Engineering from Kwara State University, Manatee, and he had both HND and ND from Osun State Polytechnic, Ile-Ife. He is a registered engineer with the Council for Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, a corporate member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a corporate member as well, Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, MNSC, MNICE, and Nigerian Institute of Geotechnical Engineers, a member of American Society of Civil Engineers, a member of Chartered Institute of Leadership and Governance, USA, and associate certified management professional. He also possesses a professional certificate in public speaking, digital marketing, customer service, human resource management, and entrepreneurship and business development. Engineer Musliuddin has demonstrated exceptional leadership over the years, and having served as a student union government public relations officer, PRO, Osun State Polytechnic Ile-Ife, the chairman of the Committee for Defense of Human Rights Unit, Publicity Secretary of Osogbo Development Action Group, ODAG, Public Relations Officer of the Postgraduate Civil Engineering Students Association, University of Ibadan, and the Assistant Technical Secretary of the NICE, among others. He currently serves as the Technical Secretary and Editor-in-Chief of the Nigeria Institute of Civil Engineers, NICE, Osun State Chapter, Secretary General of the LFY Unique Brain Social Club, Nigeria, and he remained an active member of several professional and community services committees through the NYC Ski Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program in Osun State. He has trained and mentored hundreds of youth and graduates. He volunteered with Said Africa, a leading social enterprises focused on youth capacity building, idea incubation, and SDG advocacy and public awareness campaign. Presently, he works as project manager at Pacific Engineering Services Nigeria Limited, a fast-growing construction firm that specializes in building, construction, structural design, project management, and general civil engineering work. A passionate advocate for excellence, innovation, and services. He is widely respected for his integrity, resilience, and strategic thinking, and ability to turn challenge into opportunity for lasting impact. He has attended national and international conferences and training, often as a guest speaker, and has received several awards in recognition of his contribution. Permit me to introduce to you Engineer Musliuddin Ibrahim Olayinka. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. If not for the official purpose, I wouldn't have allowed you to read my citation, actually, because if you read my citation before all these guys, professors and field captains that are here, so who am I? But for that purpose, let me start by supporting the existing protocols, because we wouldn't know if the structure was designed to carry all this loading. So if it keeps standing on the existing protocols, I wouldn't know if the structure will not collapse. But let me support the existing protocol. And from the national chairman, ably represented by the vice chairman, engineer Dr. Mrs. Grace Utukweola Amuson, and the chairman, NICE, Lagos, also the public secretary, also the representative of the vice chancellor, who doubles as the dean of the faculty of engineering, engineer Professor Umaru. Thank you, sir. The HOD, I'll use the HOD as the point of contact to all the lecturers in the Department of Civil Engineering, Obafemi Awolowo University, and the staff as well, that I want to say a very good afternoon to you. And also to my chairman, let me quickly do that, Engineer Bashiru Abiola, my IPC, and every other members of the Executive Council of NICE Osun. Thank you very much. To all our inductees, I want to say very congratulations to you. And as we are inducting you into the profession, I'm very sure that with these beautiful faces that I'm seeing, the passionate and active youth, the future of this profession is definitely great. So thank you very much. I'm to speak on the topic that career pathway, beyond the traditional civil engineering roles. How can a civil engineer or a young civil engineer still relevant? You will quite agree with me that one of the professions that is oversaturated today is civil engineering. I am very sure you must have attended maybe during your SciWorks, during your ITs, where you will be on site and you will see artisans telling you that before you were born, they have been doing this job. Forgetting the fact that the kind of training that you had is different from theirs. And what I usually say is that we are not in any way competing with you. Of course, the Koren, who is the regulation council for us all, has actually recognized you. Because in the pyramid, of course, they are the what? They are the base of the pyramid. Once you have the engineer, you have the technologists, the technicians, and the craftsmen. So they are part of us. But if you check the prospectus that you were given, maybe during your registration or what have you, I am very sure that you will understand that civil engineering, couple of the area of specialization of all our lecturers, you will agree with me as we journey together in this slide, that it's either that we step up or we remain at that point and nothing will change. Career path in civil engineering beyond traditional roles. How young civil engineers can stay relevant. Of course, we have the outline, the introduction, all of this. I don't have to bore you with this. Let's quickly go to the slide. As you can see from the slide, you can see from the left side of this slide, you can see the traditional roles. You're having a crane there. You're having a drawing, a document. You're having a hard element. But it is no longer like that. We are moving forward. We want to leave that corridor of what the engineering or civil engineering per se is limited to. And currently, we now have interdisciplinary discipline, professions, that once you are baked and you are grounded in civil engineering, you can equally switch to that area. You see there, that's the evolution, and we are moving into the modern roles. And what are that modern roles? You can see the data science or data analytics here, sustainability, AI power tools, and global connectivity. That is because the competitive market now, that your degree is okay. Yes, if you get distinction, you get first class or what have you, it is good, but it is no longer about the certificate again. That is why when you see most of the job description available out there, they will add one software or the other to it, that, and telling you that it's an added advantage. Believing that you were not taught in the school, but for those that do a personal development, of course, if they have been exposed to this, it's going to be an added advantage to them. Now, why does this particular topic matters? You will see a roadmap there. You see 4 young civil engineers, and there is another person standing in front of them, telling you, you can see the job market at the upper part there, and you see all the link that links to that job market. 1, technology. The job market does not rely on your certificate alone again, but somebody that is technological advanced that can add value to the organization. You can see another one, global opportunities, innovation, and digital engineering. Checking through the picture, when I say traditional civil engineering roles, if you check that manual that we were given to, you have civil engineering as the broad profession, but under this civil engineering, we have area of specialization. We have some that are what? That are construction engineer. We have some that are what? Highway and transportation engineer. We have some that are geotechnical engineers, structural engineer, water resources and environmental engineering. These are the traditional civil engineering roles. And if you go to that prospectus or that handbook that you were given, of course, if I don't know better, I know of our immediate past HOD. She's a professor of geotechnical engineering. And if you check other professors as well, So you see those that are structure, those that are highway and transportation, those that are water resources and environmental engineering. But beyond this, there are other digital engineering now that, having had your degree in the civil engineering, give you an opportunity to what? To cross to that other side. Aside all these traditional civil engineering rules, here is another area of specialization in civil engineering. I call it digital and automation engineering. And as you can see from the picture above there, you can see an expert using a drone to what? To fly, flying a drone to capture the ongoing construction. You can see an automation engineer at the middle. You can see a diagram of BIM, that is building information modeling. You can see all these. All these are what? Are part of the digital and automation engineering. And if you can see the wording below, we have BIM specialist. And you quite agree with me that now, for those that are well grounded in BIM, as a civil engineer, you can be working on the same project, while an architect will be working on the same drawing as well, without contradicting each other. Unlike the other one that we have before, the architect will have to finish his own work, giving you an AutoCAD file for you to what? For you to run your structural analysis and returning it back to him before you proceed to the site. Also, computational design engineer is part of the digital and automation engineering. Digital twin engineer and engineering data analyst. I have a friend, in fact, who had a conversation when I was there. I was having issue interpreting a particular result, and I had to reach out to him. He helped me with that interpretation, data analyst. And of course, it piqued interest from that topic. So when I wanted to start my PhD, I was supposed to continue on that master's topic that I worked on, but because we are from the same university, so I can no longer continue because he has already piqued interest in that particular topic. As a result of the fact that I was unable to read that data, then I have to reach out to him, and from there, he piqued interest. In fact, currently he's out of the country on this particular topic as well. All these are PIM specialists that manager, what they do. Let's quickly move. Also, if you don't want to go into digital and automation engineering, there is what we call tech-driven specialists. These are the people that use GIS and remote sensing, AI and automation engineering for construction, smart infrastructure analysts, and drone survey specialists. Though this particular drone survey specialist might actually be for those that are in surveying, but of course, my assistant technical secretary was there. We were to conduct CPT on a particular site, and we were given the coordinates. We didn't even see the person, and we were trying to use our Google Earth to locate that point. But when we couldn't get through because there was no network in that site, we have to reach out to a GIS specialist who would just send the coordinate to, and with the aid of his instrument, he was able to locate those points for us, and at least from there, we can get something done. Because of the time, I would have loved you to have these brain 6 hours, but I was given 15 minutes. So, but I wouldn't know, maybe in 1 or 2 minutes, can we have any of the inductees that can try this brain system? Okay, thank you. So let's move on. So if you are not interested in digital and automation engineering, you are not interested in tech-driven, here is another area of specialization in civil engineering called environmental and sustainability engineer. Checking from the picture there, you can see two environmental engineer try to conduct EIA, environmental impact accessibility. You can see another one trying to clean the environment to make it cleaner and safe to live. You can see the green area, and you can see 2 ladies there planting tree. So even in Nigeria, what we are used to is deforestation all the time. We don't plant the trees again. And if you don't want to go to that, we have renewable energy system. As you can see, and you all remember in our elementary physics, renewable energy are from the natural source, right? We have the first one here, which is actually getting its source from the sunlight. You call it solar energy. You can see the panel there, and they were using to charge those cars under it. This is one of the technological advancements. Here is another one, we call biomass energy that is generated from decayed plants and waste. Another one, which is that you can see turbine and you can see a flowing water. These are environmental, and this is called hydrometer energy that is generated from the flowing river or dam. What you just do is put that turbine there, and from there you can actually generate the energy. And the last one, you can see the wind energy generates from the turbine. Okay, you don't want to do that. Here is another one, climate resilience engineering. Another one is sustainable materials. And I'm very sure that even some of us must have participated in these sustainable materials, where you were using palm oil fuel ash as a partial replacement for cement, where you were trying to research on sustainable materials that can reduce the carbon emission of the cement that we were using in the construction industry. CO2 is one of the challenges that depletes our ozone layer, and this is what we are generating from the production of the cement that we use on site. And this is why we are trying to be picking topic that is related to sustainable materials that we can actually use in exchange of cement. Even though it may not be able to replace the cement outrightly. I remember during my B engine project, I worked on palm oil fuel ash. So when we get to 20%, the same result that we have, the compressive strength, was the same as that of the control of the cement. But anything after 20%, it starts declining. So telling us that we are safe at 20%. But even though I realized that there were some mistakes that I made along the line, because I actually adopted open burning system. So if it was calcinated at a particular temperature, maybe I will have had a different result, but that could be subjected to further research. So I'm talking about the sustainable materials. Another one is policy, governance, and development specialists. And if you listen to what the chairman said in his welcome address, you can see he actually mentioned this, that if you don't want to go to all that, you are tired of maybe the technological advancement, then you can go into this. Talk about public sector infrastructural advisor, infrastructure policy analyst, urban development specialist, and the engineering regulation and standard officers. Another area of civil engineering that you can go into is seismic and earthquake and resilience engineering, where you can go into flood modeling. From that picture, you can see a whole community is flooded with water. So you can do a flood modeling, which is an extract from the water resources and environmental engineering, a safe environment. You can see another one. They were trying to check the earthquake through the text. You can see the urban development, and you can see the earthquake specialist there. That is another area of special engineering that once you have the civil, and you see all the things that I'm saying, it is not about Nigeria, because you start asking yourself that, will you work in the country? But I'm telling you that the global opportunities, in fact, if you start checking, for those of you that will be willing to go for masters in abroad, when you start checking, you will see these are special courses that you were taking as masters on its own. Now, another one is project control and construction technology. Yes, this is where all our lecturers fall to. This is the category. You can choose to return to the class by being a lecturer, being an academia, be a researcher, be a consultant. And as you can see the laboratory research there. Yes, you can own your own laboratory, be it geotechnical, be it water resources, be it where they test materials. So if you have the money, and you have the expertise, and you have people that can actually work with you. So, and the last one is entrepreneurship and business role. Yes. Say you do good, your parents rich, then get money. And I don't want to do all this one where I don't the talk sinks. You do this one. If you have the money, you can go into selling of equipment, civil engineering equipment and tools. You can decide to go into consultancy and the real estate development. I was in Lagos about 2 months ago. I was in Osborne in Lekki. So I met with someone, and the person was telling me that he bought that house 630 million naira last year. And currently, that same house is sold for 1.6 billion naira. I'm trying to tell you the figure. If you do the calculation, you will see that is over 100% increment in the real estate, but it requires huge capital. And you must build your network first. Even if you have the money, you still need connection to do that. Real estate management. You've heard all this. you want to forge ahead. All these things that I've been saying, where do you go from here? Then I have this for you. That these are skills that you need to what? To progress. One, you must look at the digital skills. Either BIM, Python, PM tools, or GIS. Another skills that you need is that soft skill. You must be able to communicate effectively. You must be able to communicate, and you must have what we call critical thinking. And that is what civil engineering is built for. When the problem arises in the site, you have to go back home, or even those ones that we were doing at our various classes. We have problems, I will be like, okay, we couldn't get it, then you can take that as an assignment. And those are the ones that we've done for the past 10 academic semester or what have you. And the business skills as well. You must be able to write proposal because you want to get a contract. How do you convince your prospective clients to look at your side? Costing and budgeting. A civil engineer must have a basic knowledge of costing and budgeting. Because if you don't have that, you just be saying that money is entering into the site and you don't know where the money actually taken to. And project management soft skills. You talk about Primavera, you talk about PM, Microsoft. Now, how do you choose a career path? I put it to you. You have to go back home. That's not the question that you are going to answer. I have finished my first degree. Where do I go from here? Where do I even get the energy for? There's what we call SWOT analysis, the strength, the weakness, opportunity, and the threats. Do a personal appraisal, self-assessment of yourself. Like I have said here, there is no one, how you will not fit into one. If you don't love calculation, I don't know what you are doing in engineering. But let's say you have passed through that stage now. So you can go into writing. You can go into policy making. You can go into tech trivia. Do a personal assessment. When you continue, when you finish your personal assessment, then you now research about the industry that can offer you that's what you wanted to do. Once you do that, then you have to get education. You have to get training in that area. After the training, you have to network. You have to start telling people, this is what I do. And when you do this, you build network and connectivity, and that is where NICE now comes in. Because today now, you will be inducted into the profession, so you are now part of us. You now become graduate member of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers. So before you go, what are your commitments to the institution that you were to be inducted into today? One, you have to commit to continuous professional development, attending workshops, training, CPD programs, and technical sections. Two, you have to engage actively in your local chapter, contribute to the committees, join technical groups, and be part of the engineering community. You don't just get an induction, be inducted to the member, and you just go back home and be thinking that NICE will come and call you. No, you have a commitment to the institution. Another one is work diligently towards professional registration with COREN. Yes, by 2030, I want to see most of you becoming a registered engineer because you have to do pupillage for 4 years, and this is 2025. So by 2030, you guys should come and join us and become a registered engineer. What is the institutional commitment to you? It is a give and take. Once you do that, the institution has its own what? Its own commitment. One, the institution offers you opportunities for networking, collaboration, and career advancement. Another one is support your journey towards career registration and professional recognition. Another one is promote research, innovation, and knowledge sharing across the civil engineering ecosystems. And you have uphold professional standard and ethic, ensuring the dignity of our profession. Not because that you are young graduates and you get your hand into dirty jobs. Please stay clear of it, as you were advised by the national chairman the other time, that the integrity of this profession, you have to uphold it. On a final note, as we go and as we journey together in this profession, I have this to say to you, that civil engineering is evolving, and you must as well. Those of us that are Yoruba, you remember that particular song from Pasuma Alabi, Konesun. So it means when you sleep, you don't move. And you remember the first Newton law of motion as well, that the body will continue to be in a state of rest or uniform motion until it is acted upon by an external force. Your career possibilities are limited. And while you do this, you must be committed to excellence, innovation, commitment to public safety. It is very, very important. Your professionalism is very important. Ethical practice and passion for national development. They are great young civil engineers. Think beyond drawing. Think beyond supervision. Think beyond classroom. And what? And you join us in the innovation part. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a confident spot. But I'm going to be dropping the mic. But I'm welcoming you once again. And I say congratulations to you all. Thank you.
A round of applause once again for our guest speaker. That was very enlightening. So we are moving now to the oaths, and welcome to civil engineering profession of the graduate members. So I'll call on the representative of the national chairman, in person of engineer Dr. Mrs. Motukweola Grace Amuson, to anchor that for us. Please, a round of applause once again for her. Please, can you rise the graduates? Please put on your helmets and your muffler. That is why I said if you are an inductee, you should be on the left-hand side of this place. We don't want to see any inductee there. Move to the left-hand side of this place. Left-hand side of the hall. Mukhtar, left-hand side. Is that why? Are we ready? Engineers don't know how to wear helmet too. Wahala. I think they are ready. Now to the oath of graduate membership of the institution. I will read, and where you're supposed to, you will read after me, and where you're supposed to put your name, I'll pause, you put your name, then we continue. And also note that, after the oath has been taken, you are to sign and return the copy back to us. We must have to take it back to the headquarters for proper documentation. Are we ready now? I, being admitted into the graduate membership of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, on this day, hereby declare an oath that I will embrace the vision of the institution by making it a world-renowned body
which will be a pride to all civil engineers in Nigeria. I will support the mission of the institution as specified in the institution memorandum and articles of the association in the overall interest of the institution wherever I am called upon to do so. And I take this obligation without any mental reservation. So help me God. Today's date is 15th December 2025. So you can sign now and return the copy. Please a round of applause to them. So, on behalf, after the declaration, they will file forward to receive the certificate. On behalf of the national chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, having read the oath of graduate membership of the institution and have sworn before this great body today, I hereby declare you to be a graduate member of the institution of Nigeria Institution of Civil Engineers and congratulate you. Congratulations. As you file up now, you will be given the certificate and thereafter ends of fellowship by the people on the high table and by the elders of this institution. So can we file out now according to our number?
Number one, please. Number one. The list.
Okay.
Zainab. Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope. Abdulaziz Khadija Temitope. Congratulations. Abdulatif Mustafa Oladimeji. Abdulatif Mustafa Oladimeji.
Thank you.
Okay, as you are going, please pass through this place. Okay, just come out. If you have received your certificate, please come out, please. That's Abbas Zainab Olajumoke. You should be number 1 here. Wait. Let her be number 1 here. Adebayo Oluwapelumi Moses. Can you shift a little bit to the head? Adelekon Israel Adeoye. Adelekon Israel Adeoye. Adetomiwa Yusuf Akínbọ́lá. Adetomiwa Yusuf Akínbọ́lá. Afolabi Ridwan Adekola. You can go back to the seat. Afolabi Ridwan Adekola. Are you Afolabi Ridwan? Okay. Afolabi Toluwanimi Keziah. Afolabi Toluwanimi Keziah. Akanbi Akitunde John. Akanbi Akitunde John. Akanbi Akitunde John.
John.
Akanbi Babatunde Olawale. Akanbi Babatunde Olawale. Akanbi Babatunde, please, you have to, once your name, just please come forward, please. Akinade Peter Ayomide. Akinade Peter Ayomide. Akinloye Emmanuel Ayanfe. Akinloye Emmanuel Ayanfe. Ajishegiri Olasunkanmi Stephen. Ajishegiri Olasunkanmi Stephen. Abiola Ibrahim Ajibola. Please, are you going to? Abiola Ibrahim Ajibola. Hey. Aworeni Tobiloba Olalekan. Aworeni Tobiloba Olalekan. Okay. Aworeni Tobiloba Olalekan. Aworeni. Babalola Malik Olaide. Babalola Malik Olaide. Afolabi Toluwanimi Keziah. Iyola Olait. Afolabi Toluwani Keziah. Toluwanimi Keziah. Iyola Olaitan Daniel. Iyola Olaitan Daniel. Makinde Ruth Arinola. Makinde Ruth Arinola. Mufutau Lukman Oyewumi. Okay. Mogalu Nwando Angela. Mogalu Nwando Angela. Ogunbowale Uthman Ayobami. Ogunbowale Uthman. Mogalu Nwando Angela. Ogunbowale Uthman Ayobami. Ogundare Kudus Olarewaju. Please just line up as I'm calling your name. Ogundare Kudus Olarewaju. Oladele John Timileyin. Oladele John Timileyin. Oluyele Kayode David. Oluyole Kayode David. Olumuyiwa God's favor Folakunmi. Olumuyiwa God's favor Folakunmi. Omidire Victor Shegun. Omidire Victor Ṣẹ́gun, Oyèbámijí Táíwò Sodiq, Oyèbámijí Táíwò Sodiq, Oyègúnjú Oyèwálé Isaac, Oyègúnjú Oyèwálé Isaac, Owólabí Matthias Wonderful, Owólabí Matthias Wonderful, Owójọrí Comfort Olamide, Owójọrí Comfort Olamide, Palmer Samuel Palmer Samuel abeg Salmon Mudashiru Kehinde, Salmon Mudashiru Kehinde, Shuaib Mukhtar Ayodeji, Shuaib Mukhtar Ayodeji, Sumonu Quadri Oluwasegun, Sumonu Quadri Oluwasegun, Taiwo Ajibo Ayomiposi, Taiwo Ajiboye Ayomiposi peace. Last Yusuf Tohib Olayiwola. So after Owojori we have Palmer Samuel. Then we have Salmon Mudashiru Kehinde, Shuaib Mukhtar Ayodeji, Shuaib Mukhtar A round of applause for him, please. That's our president, Naisesa OAU. Sumonu Quadri Oluwasegun. Then Taiwo Ajiboye Ayomiposi peace. And Yusuf Tohib Olayiwola.
Please let the inductees, all the graduate members that have been inducted should file out for pictures taken, and there will be hand of fellowship. So we will take the hand of fellowship first. Please file out. You can file out in 2 lines. If one goes will not be enough. Please let's make it snappy. Please, you can be in 2 lines. I want to call on the representative of the Vice Chancellor, and who is also the Dean of the faculty. Sir, the HOD, sir, and the Dean, who is also representing the Vice Chancellor. We want to give them the hand of fellowship. The chairman of the chapter, the IPC, elders of the profession. Prof, sir, please let's give them hand of fellowship. Let's give them handshake and welcome them into the. Please let's start doing that. Let's welcome them into the profession. Please, while they are standing, we will take the pictures with them now. We want to take the pictures with them. Please, the professor can also join us. The guest speaker.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, let's all return to our seats. Please submit the hold to me, to Mukhtar. Please submit the hold to Mukhtar. Mukhtar. Mukhtar, there. Please make sure you submit your hold to Mukhtar. Please, this program is not over yet, please. We still have a very important item on the program. Please settle down. Submit your hold to Mukhtar, please. Please let us settle down, please. We don't have much time. I want want to round this up as soon as possible. Next on. So the next on the item is presentation of awards. I'll be handing over to the chairman, Nigeria Institute of Civil Engineer, Osun State Chapter, to do the award presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Without wasting much of our time, because our national representatives have a long way to go. So they'll be going back to Lagos. So I don't want to waste their time. So they'll be doing us this favor of handling this very prestigious award, which is the award for the best graduating students of civil engineering departments. National chairman, I want to come and make the presentation of this award, as well as the HOD, sir, because you are the pilot, sir. So the Best Graduating Students 2023-2024 Student Award is to be presented to
Technical units. Oh yeah, please. Time is no longer on our side, please. Please, AC them. Musa, bring the oath. Bring the oath. Let's get the light, though.
Let's continue. We can continue. Picture. Okay, picture. She got on the flash now. It will work. So your flash will not be sufficient.
How many minutes is it going to take? Now, please.
It is taking too long.
Please, a round of applause for him. A round of applause for him, please. That is your best graduate. You can do better than that.
This is award for 2023-2024 best graduating student, and is given to Olumuyiwa God's Favor for Lakumi of Civil Engineering Department, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State. This day, Monday, 15th December 2025. Congratulations.
The lecturers can join also, please.
Next award is going to Engineer Dr. A.B. Fajobi for his outstanding performance, dedication, and indispensable support for the upliftment of the institution in Osun State, and your excellent contribution to engineering in general.
Our active engineer. He used to be an ESCO member for Nice Osun. Please, a round of applause for him. Well deserved. Congratulations, sir.
The next award goes to the former, that's the immediate past head of the department for handling a technical session for the institution. So it was a virtual one then. So we are having the physical plaque to be presented to her now. Congratulations, ma'am. Okay. I think the last award we had during our dinner, so a presentation from all the institutions in Osun State. We received the executive summary from students from OAU, but unfortunately, they were not available to make their presentation. So, but we have the award of participation. So, and I want to call these two names. Aremu Victor Oluwaseyi, if he is here, and Nasiru Kabirat Mojisola to come and have this award. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́rù kò wá kò ránṣẹ́ náà. Thank you. Then lastly, Egula to kọ́ ìgbàlẹ̀. This award is being presented to the guest speaker of today. Engineer Muslidu Olayinka Ibrahim, MLSAM Nice.
Congratulations to everyone, to the award recipients. So I'll call on any representative for a goodwill message.
Good evening once again. Great affair. Actually, I was supposed to be an alumni of this school for 2008, 2009. Oh, for me, admission. So, me 28, 29, 210. Koto di pe mo settle from polytechnic education gba yẹn actually. Sir? IPC. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kan náà ṣe sọ nìyẹn jẹ́ta.
Orí post video. Ó lè fi irú fún presentation.
That person posted video and he said if you do not attend OAU, na lesson you go. I was like, how now? So other university are lesson, Abi? They are not. Well, we want to appreciate everyone, right from the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, the HOD, and every lecturer who has one way or the other contributed to today's success. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you guys were here, and today you are living in the institution, the university. We want to say we want to sincerely thank everyone who has contributed to this, and we believe that with these our newly inducted members, we are so confident that the future of the institution, the profession, is bright. So I want to implore you that once again, please do not, because you want to get noticed and involve yourself in something that will affect the profession, that will affect you, or that will affect the generality of the institution that you come from. So thank you very much once again. Thank you very much, and wish you the very best. Thank you.
So I'll call on Shuaib Mukhtar for the vote of thanks. Shuaib. Is he here? Where is the coordinator? Mukhtar. Do we have anyone that wants to do that? The best graduating students. God. Rusolad. Oh, yeah, please, we don't have much time. Please, come. God's favor. Please, can you come and do the vote of thanks? Thank you. Vote of thanks, please. As brief as possible.
I want to thank the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineering for this great event we've had, and I want to thank the OAU, my lecturers, my professors, everyone that has groomed us to this stage, and the student association that came up with this innovative idea of bringing us into this professional practice this early. And I want to also congratulate my fellow inductees, because this is an achievement for us, being the first set of students to be doing such a thing as this. And I want to admonish others that are here that we should keep striving for excellence, and the top is made for us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So for the closing prayer, I would like to call on Engineer Fasoiro Samuel Olushino for the third stanza of the national anthem. Agarapo, you are welcome, sir. That do go is the ESCO meeting. Engineer Fasoiro, please, the third stanza of the national anthem, which is going to serve as our closing prayer.
Group photographs.
Now, with no group photograph. Now, in doing national anthem, the reverse, I just saw it come OAU, Osun, and national. So, one start very. Where's the third stanza? Yeah, thank you. Third stanza. I read. O God of all creation, grant this our request. Help us build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty.
With peace and plenty.
Nigeria may be blessed.
Nigeria may be blessed. Thank you very much. Can we have the
Can we call somebody from there to give us Shuaib? Come and give us the OAU anthem.
Great Ife, Great Ife, Africa's most beautiful campus. We are conscious, vigilant, progressive, a luther against all oppression. Forward ever, backward never, for learning and culture, sport and struggle. Great Ife, great, I love you. There's only one great Ife in the universe. Another great Ife is a counterfeit. Great, 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 great.
Osun anthem.
Osun anthem by the IPC, the immediate past chairman, Engineer Amobi Ashimiyu Oyediran.
Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fún ilẹ̀ ìbí wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàyè rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ní pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan tòmìnira ní kẹ́jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀.
National anthem. National anthem.
Okay.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land.
Though tribe and tongue may differ,
in brotherhood we stand.
Nigeria's us are proud to serve our suffering motherland. Thank you.
Great
Thank
Ife.
Group photographs.
Group photographs, please.
The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State chapter president.